Hello everybody, it's murialita here once again, and welcome back to another figure unboxing. Woohoo! Yes, in front of us we have a cute elf girl in a china dress. Can't beat that, can ya? So yes, this figure, it's one that I know nothing about because it's an original character, but she's been digging at me and building in my opinion, and I finally said, Chobimi needs a friend to ship with, so why not? In front of us, we have Chaperina Philosys, or however you say her name. She is wearing her kipao, or china dress. She is a 1/6 scale figure manufactured by Koi Koi, part of their Sakura line. And I'm really liking Koi Koi figures. They're very good, detailed, well put together, and very cheap. I don't remember if I said, but she is part of their Sakura line. She is an original character based off illustrations by Fimri, or however you say her name, or his name, or the artist's name. So Chaperina, she released on January 27th of 2026. I ordered her on May 2nd of 26. She shipped out on the 19th, or I paid on the 19th. She shipped out on the 23rd via ECMS and got here today on June 3rd of 2026. So she should have cost 8,800 yen, or $56.02, but I got her brand new with box damage. There's a little tiny tear on the corner, and that tear brought her down to 6,980 yen, or $44.44. So that is like $12 difference just for a little tiny tear on the box that's going to sit in a closet somewhere. So I've read she was supposed to have soft touch paint for her flesh and everything, but there was a big controversy where they were having issues with that, a bunch of companies, and it was like molding or staining or fading or peeling or whatever. So supposedly they've removed that from her. Now, Chobimi, who I opened just a little bit ago, also had that same deal, but Chobimi really feels soft, so I'm wondering if Chaperina will as well. So anyways, there's the front of her box. It's a pretty basic box. You got, like I said, there is a little tear on this corner. There's a side of the box with a nice front view of her. Hips up. There's the back. We see she comes with a bonus face as well. There's the other side with a nice full body shot of her and her name and everything. There's the top of her box. And then she's got a plain boring bottom. So let's go ahead and get her open. So we've got the standard 3 seals. And it opens pretty easily. Pull her out. Inside of the box is like just like a screen panel. So nothing super exciting, but it is detailed at least. So we'll go ahead and put that off to the side. And there is Chaperina in her blister pack. The blister material feels pretty sturdy. Let's tilt it up just a little bit. So there she is from the front. And there she is from the side. And the back. The other side. And back to the front. And she is cutie. She is busty. So let's go ahead and lay her down. And we shall pop open the blister and get her out. It's a relatively simple figure, not an action pose or anything, so helps keep the cost down. And so does original characters, because you don't have to pay licensing as much. So anyways, there's her base. It is a solid blue disc with some nice golden yellow lines and designs on it. So we got her name, Chaperina Philosys. We've got some butterflies, we got some flowers, we got the rings. And the butterfly is actually, it looks almost textured, even though it is flat. So that's a nice little touch. She does have 2 middle pegs, so she will stand on 2 feet. Should be relatively stable front to back, but side to side maybe a little wobbly. On the back, we have copyright Fimri. FYMRI, capital E, made in China. So yay, that is her base. We'll pull out her bonus face. So this one is kind of like an embarrassed face. So she's got some nice gold green eyes, and she is blushing a little bit. Her mouth is in a little O shape, and her eyebrows are up. She does have long pointy elf ears that are very red, so she is definitely embarrassed. Her left ear has a nice earring with some tassels hanging off of it. So yay. Let's go ahead and set that off to the side. We'll see how she looks with it, but I think I'll use the default base or face as well. So there we go. She's got a flap of plastic over her. We'll pull her out. And then she has plastic on her legs, just one tube of plastic. And then she's got some around her ponytail, best hairstyle ever. And then she's got some more with a little piece of foam between her hair and her elbow. And that is Chaperina deplasticked. So let's go ahead and lay her down and clean up our mess a little bit. And there's also some foam on the back of the blister, so that's nice. It'll keep her from rubbing and shipping, so that's good. So there we go. So like I said, she is a happy girl. She is smiling. The lighting isn't the best, but whatever. So she's got a pretty deep mouth. She is not showing off any teeth, but her top lip is kind of in a cat smile pose. So like kind of like that upside down 3 or sideways 3. She has like platinum blonde hair. It's basically white, but maybe a little gold in it. I do see on the back of the ponytail there's some added on pieces. The tips of the hair are pointy, but they're not really stabby sharp, so that's nice. She does have her hair tied up in a nice high ponytail, and she is using her scrunchie as the root of the bunny ears. The bunny ears do have some, supposed to be, I guess, golden paint designs on them, or at least the one is. The other one is bare. And then there is sculpting on the insides, so that's nice. Again, her ears are very, very red. She only has one earring on. She does have a little hair ornament, so there is butterflies, and it's stabbed into her head, it looks like. She is holding a folding fan with some nice gold paint on it. Looks like some butterflies as well. All the fingers on her left hand are definitely individually sculpted. Same on her right hand, so that's good. Usually koi figures, the hands are balled up into a fist and not individual fingers. Obviously, she is quite the busty elf. Cleavage is welded, but then it separates in the front. She does have a little collar around her neck, and you can see her clavicle sculpted underneath it, and she's got some nice connecting pieces there and some golden diamonds and everything. Again, we got a little design under her cleavage window. From the side, she has shown off quite the side boob, and same on the other side, and a little bit of armpit peeking through. She is playing with the string on her bikini bottom, string bikini underwear. She's pulling it, but not quite enough to undo the loops yet. Other side, it is solid. There is no string bow tie over here. She has a vacuum sealed belly button. Vacuum sealed belly line and everything. It is definitely stretched tight. And you can see they've painted it so that her flesh tone is peeking through a little bit. So it's dark blue on the side and then that light blue on the center. And you can see just how tight it is. It's going between her legs. So you got the folds and everything there. She does have a golden band around her right leg. And then long, luscious legs. She is wearing some standard high heels. This one, the heel is a little bent. So I'm sure it'll straighten out once we get her on the base. Good sculpting on her knee. And nice shape to her calf. It is kind of bent at an odd angle, I guess. And she is definitely standing on her tiptoes. Going from the back, you can't really see her back from her hair, but from the side, it's got a very well-defined spine line there. She does have shoulder blades and everything. And you can see the flap of the dress is definitely sinking into her booty crack. And we do see, again, the side bikini. If we lift the front flap up, we can see, yes, she is definitely wearing underwear. On this side, we do have the tie. No details under there, so no big deal. We do see a nice definition of her booty cheek on both sides. And again, you can kind of flip this up to see her booty cheeks a little bit from this bottom angle. A good solid gold line around the trim of her dress. And yeah, pretty simple figure, but cute and everything. I'm setting her down. Definitely need to use the base. She is not stable standing on her own. So let's go ahead and pop her fringe off. So the fringe is slightly lighter than the back of her hair. And it may be transparent plastic, translucent at least with the paint. But good, lots of strands and tips and everything. Again, sharp, but not stabby sharp. And we'll bring her back up now. So this is what she looks like without her fringe. We'll pop her face off. And then compare the two faces. So you can tell happy girl, embarrassed girl. So the eyebrows are a different shape. The mouth is a different shape. The blush looks a little bit different. It is more like defined on her happy girl face. On the blushing face, it's more muted matte color. I think the eyes might be slightly different shape as well. They are looking slightly different angle. Like the embarrassed one, she's kind of looking up at you. So anyways, let's go ahead and put the embarrassed face on. Everything has been pretty easy to swap so far. Go ahead and put the fringe back on. And that's what she looks like with her embarrassed face. Looks pretty good. So it'll be a decision. But I think I will use happy girl face. Let's go ahead and tilt the camera down. Should be relatively simple to get her on the base. Again, going to be careful with that back foot, back heel. Just bend it a little bit so that it goes on the back of the plastic support. Yep, she slides right on, nice and easy. Tilt the camera back up and just give her a little shake test. So front to back, pretty stable, side to side, little wobbly, which is what we expected from just the way she is standing. So there is Chaperina assembled with her embarrassed face. Let's go ahead and do a little spinning spin of her. Looks pretty cute. And she's got a very lovely body shape to her. Again, the big giant boobs help tremendously, but she's wearing a China dress, which is one of my favorite outfits ever. She has her hair tied up into a ponytail, which is the best hairstyle ever. She is showing off the skin. She's got long, beautiful legs, big boobs. She's got cute face, elf ears, bunny ears. She has so many of my Moe points. And for $44.44. So yes, very cute. Don't know anything about her. She's an original character, but she is cute. We'll zoom in on her face. And we'll spin that. And again, it's a relatively simple pose and everything. But it's very well done. Everything looks so good on her. We'll zoom back a little bit. And we shall swap her face to her normal face now, because that's probably the one that I'm going to use. Again, real easy to swap the pieces. Koi Koi is doing a very good job of impressing me. So there is Chaperina in her happy girl face, fully assembled. We'll do a spin like that. Looks very cute. And then we'll go ahead and zoom back in on her face and spin that. I mean, from the sides and the back and everything, it's exactly the same regardless of which face you use. Just the front is a little bit different. But yeah, very cute. Yeah, I'm going to use the happy girl face. Go ahead and tilt down and spin her bust region. Sorry for the sudden movements. So there is her chest region being spun. And again, a pretty well defined back, but you don't really see much of it because of her hair. Focus. Now we'll go ahead and spin her waist region. Or her hip region, I should say. Yep. Definitely good shape to her, in my opinion. And then we'll zoom out a little bit and spin her legs. We'll just do 1x zoom, I guess. And spin those legs. The base is kind of meh, but it's still, at least they added some details to it. So we'll go ahead and tilt the camera back, and we shall spin again. And then we'll do some shaky cam, and then we'll probably close it off. So there's the shaky cam. We'll do a top-down view of her. And then kind of the bottom-up view. She is quite the attractive figure. She is not, depends on your definition really, but I wouldn't say she is overtly sexy. I mean, obviously she does have the big boobs. She is exposing lots of flesh and everything. But she is clothed. She's pretty classy, in my opinion. She's got her little fan. The back is just a plain color. Okay. I did not look at that earlier. So yeah, quite cute. Put the camera away. And I also wanted to check real quick. Okay, she does have sculpted fingernails, but they are not painted, which is reasonable for a $44 figure. And while I'm at it, since I opened her just a little bit ago, and she is from the same company, there she is with Chobimi. So Chaperina is definitely taller than Chobimi, and I think she is bustier. Chobimi has thicker thighs, more powerful legs, I would say. They both have very nice booties. Chobimi has a tail. Chaperina does not. She does have bunny ears on her ponytail scrunchie. They both have ponytails. Yes. Very good figures. They are hitting my points excellently. So yay. We'll go ahead and put Chobimi back over here, and we'll close this off. So in front of us we have Chaperina Philosys. She is a 1/6 scale figure manufactured by Koi Koi, part of their Sakura line. She is an original character based off an illustration by Fimeri. She released in Japan on January 27th of 2026. Brand new, she cost 8,800 yen, or $56.02. But I got her with package damage, so she only cost me 6,980 yen, or $44.44. For such a good figure, I am a happy boy. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. There's her bonus face again. I hope you enjoyed. I have another figure to open, so I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.